This man is a top killer. He kills a man every day because he's broke as hell. His family has a dozen sports cars waiting for gas. That day he got a call from his employer. This time the target was Johnson. He quickly asked his girlfriend to prepare the weapons, then drove to the mission site. But what the killer didn't expect was Johnson had already arrived here. His purpose was also to kill, only the target was different. The old man was one of the killers of Johnson's brother. At this moment the old man was filming the girl he had tricked back. Unexpectedly Johnson kicked the door open. The old man was stunned on the spot. He started begging her for mercy non-stop, but Johnson didn't waste words with him. He simply raised his gun and shot him dead. The girl begged Johnson not to hurt her, but Johnson just glanced at her and turned to leave, because he never kills the innocent. At this time the killer also came rushing at the sound. Just as he was about to shoot, a girl suddenly walked out, which also made Johnson notice him. He pushed the girl aside. The two sides started a fierce gunfight. Unexpectedly Johnson was incomparably fierce. The killer couldn't withstand it at all. When he tried to fight back, Johnson was already nowhere to be seen. Afterwards he went to a bar. This time the target was Tucker, who had killed his brother with his own hands. He followed Tucker all the way into the bathroom. When Tucker saw Johnson, he knew only one of them would walk out today. Tucker pulled out a knife and attacked first. Johnson dodged easily. One punch broke his nose. Tucker struck again, but was caught by Johnson again. Then Johnson stabbed his stomach several times. Tucker, who fell to the ground, didn't beg for mercy and said he was just taking money to do the job. The one who killed his brother was someone else. After saying that, Tucker closed his eyes. Then Johnson drove away from the scene, planning to find the last killer. At this time the car radio sounded. It turned out Tucker was not dead. He was sent to the hospital for emergency treatment. After hearing this, Johnson immediately turned his car around, preparing to go to the hospital to finish Tucker. He arrived at the operating room. At this moment he was still being rescued. Johnson walked up and fired a shot. Hearing the gunshot, the sheriff immediately chased out. He happened to see Johnson about to leave. The sheriff actually fired directly. Johnson snapped back and quickly fought back. Fortunately he dodged in time. The sheriff, who had never been so close to death, trembled all over. He finally mustered up his courage, but as soon as he showed his head, Johnson had the gun to it. The sheriff had no choice but to surrender, then closed his eyes waiting for death. But after a long time there was no movement. When he opened his eyes, the place was already empty, and Johnson, who had escaped, was preparing to take out the last killer.